Greetings, dear Scorpio. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot. I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a peek at your season. So we're officially in Scorpio season. So we're going to get an energetic pull through the tarot of what's happening for you this season. And so keeping in mind, Scorpio, happy birthday. It is your birthday season. So I do hope you experience a lot of abundance. This is your season. We are typically at our best or highest self, right, around our season, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get into yours. This is going to be a Scorpio themed for the season reading, so it's going to be a little bit deeper. But this is just a general reading just to see what are some possible energies that you're experiencing around this time. Now, let's go ahead and set the intention. This is for the sign of Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio and it's in your sun, your moon, and your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading may resonate with you in some capacity and that you're able to receive these messages and apply them to your own life, always and only for your highest good. With that being said, let's go ahead and look at the depths, right? We'll start our first question with the depths. So this is looking at what lies beneath the surface. Keeping in mind that Scorpio season, water sign, fixed, is associated with a lot of emotional intensity, a lot of assertion power as well, like very powerful and transformative energy. And this question is looking at the hidden desires or hidden emotions, and maybe looking at what are some truths that you're not really acknowledging, okay? All right, so this is looking at the depths. This is for Scorpio. So this is what's being hidden. Interesting. Okay, this is the first message that I got for a Scorpio. It was just like boom when this came out. The first card that came out was the sun energy, okay? When we're talking about it being unspoken or uncovered, there's something here where you really are underneath it all, like quite happy about your existing life right now, okay? But it could be society, it could be maybe some other things that you want in your life that you perhaps don't really have access to. You could be thinking, you may be thinking or actually kind of being plagued by certain aspects of your life, maybe even perhaps your love life. Like there's something here about being under duress or under stress, about either a love connection or just the prospect of love situations moving forward. Okay. But it's like what I'm getting is perhaps a Scorpio who's actually really happy now, but you worry. Okay. You really worry, even though you're enjoying your life, everything's great. You worry about love. You worry about if it's ever going to come to you. I feel like this is for a specific Scorpio, one who is a little bit anxious about that. But other than that, because you're so happy in your life, you're just maybe just feeling like, well, maybe this is as good as it gets. And I'm never going to, I don't know, get into like, it's just perhaps negative self-talk. If it's not negative self-talk, it's just this expectation that you are not going to find the love that you desire. Okay. So I feel like that's hidden, right? That's in the depths of you for whatever Scorpio that is. You just feel like you're not going to find anybody. But you are happy in life though. All right. So let's look at the release. The release is what needs to be shed or let go of. What's not really working for you is just not in your favor right now. It could be, do you need to let go of a job, a relationship, a belief system? Okay. So looking at what does Scorpio need to release? Getting love here a lot. This is crazy. Now this could be very like situational, but this is the walking away energy, like things that Eight of Cups is. This is not working for me anymore. I'm not really like invested in it, and I have like a good mind to just walk away. And it could be from a job, right? We have the King of Pentacles here, which looks at your long-term security, and that is like ultimately like your stability in work is a big part of that. Or it just could be perhaps a person in your life, like a benefactor of some sort, that is contributing to your life, and it has you really like walking away from it. Because I feel like there's something that you've realized here. We've got the High Priestess. This is your intuition, your gut working at its highest level, and being able to really trust yourself on this. Okay. It's not in your head. And it, like, once again, the Lovers came out. So this definitely has to do with I'm thinking a romantic connection in some way. Okay. And is coming up in the release position. So this looks like perhaps a connection that's just really not working for you anymore, and you're out of here. And maybe, right, going back to your original energy, which was about the depths of things, right? And we have the sun, like you actually being quite like satisfied, satiated in life, but then also worrying about love, okay? And then this comes out and it's like the release perhaps of a partnership. Okay. It's like using your intuition to discover like this is just not the right person, or this is just not the right kind of partnership that I want to have. And I see that in your release position. All right, so next is the Phoenix. How can you embrace transformation? Keeping in mind that Scorpio energy is all about renewal and rebirth. So, how can you use or harvest the energy of this season to the best of your ability? Okay, and keeping in mind, it's totally your season. This is your season. So, um, you are favored, right, around this period. So, the Phoenix. How can you embrace transformations? Wow. I'm getting a lot of cups and boss energy. Okay. So, how can you embrace transformation? King of Swords here. Now, this would be an energy of being very strategic, okay? Not investing your time or energy, money, nothing into things that are not sound to you. It is like having an emotional head and heart, but it's honestly like leading in logic, right? Doing what's best and doing especially what's best for you. And it has something to do with love. Again, we got the Ace of Cups here. Now, your Ace of Cups are like the prospect of a new relationship, like a proposal, engagement, sometimes even a new baby or something, right? But this is how can you transform. So this is asking you perhaps also to go within with this Hermit card, so that you can receive messages about what you need to do. So I'm getting a bit of a pause energy here, in you really like intellectually coming up with this concept and just being like, King of Swords also like understands like you about priorities, right? Um, on what comes first, okay? And I think it's like really yourself, like you really um, being mindful and thoughtful and strategic about really like what you want, like really what you're looking for. Like I do see this yearning for a relationship, but also this need to just kind of go within and just heal and really just figure out what you want, right? Eight of Wands is it's action and doing it quickly. It's not lollygagging around and being like, okay, well maybe like if you want to like break up with somebody, don't be like, oh well, the holidays are coming up and it is good. No, do it now. Like don't, you know, don't wait. So there's a certain urgency that I see here with that. So that's how you can embrace the transformations, okay? By using that head of yours. You are a very smart, strategic, I think one of the smartest water sign. Maybe the smartest water sign, I think, honestly. I'm going to give Scorpio the smartest water sign. All right, and our last card is the light within. What strengths or gifts are emerging? Okay. So, what is something perhaps that's awakening in you? All right, let's see. The light within. The light within. Okay. You are learning. You are learning how to be practical. Yep. I think like perhaps like this is like relationship oriented. Maybe perhaps in the past, like you've been used to having connections that were fun and fast and frivolous. And yeah, it's fun. Like you're quite happy in it. But at the same time, like you have this yearning to have something that's a little bit more stable, more predictable, okay, more settled in nature. And now you now you're looking for like a new kind of relationship. Like you don't want what you've had and you really like fear that you're not going to get it. But what the light that's within you is I feel like there's been a change in you, right? Where you're really learning how to just be more disciplined, more dedicated, more like that Knight of Pentacles is also just very reliable. Okay, like and putting in your best effort with things. Okay, not being not proficient, but thorough. Right, being very thorough, waking up on time, adhering to a schedule. And just putting in temperance, right? Putting everything in balance. You're trying to harmonize your life right now, but just refraining, having some self control. Um, and you've got to be careful because I feel like there is this sneaking energy that's around you where it's so easy to get you off course, right? Or to curtail. So it's like, for example, if you have been in a situationship, for example, and you're just like, this is not working for me, you're being urged to kind of leave that. You really want to focus your mind on wanting something better, but there's a part of you that doesn't need to just chase. You need to hold back a little bit and wait um, before you just like pursue your next relationship. Because I think you need to have a better understanding of what you really need or what you want and the light that you're having, right? What's really awakening in you, like the shift that you're having right now, is just the shift. Like, dare I say, like adulting? Like, I know that's not like if you are an actual adult, but you know, what I mean, like just leveling up, like growing up on a maturity level to pay more attention about like it's 10 o'clock, I need to go to bed, right? Just being more responsible in life and keeping things in balance, right? But be careful not right to get curtailed by things. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. This was kind of a very specific message, but if it did resonate with you, please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. My name is Tifa and I do tarot. And if you enjoy the way that I do tarot and you'd like a personal reading, I do offer those as well. And you can find more information in the description of this video. I hope you have a beautiful day, and more importantly, I hope you have a blessed birthday, Scorpios. Goodbye.